What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, another therapy in the details. It's been a minute. But if you do recall, I did make a promise that I would not jump into this series lightly. I would not just jump into this to try to spam videos. I wasn't planning on jumping into this to just make videos for no reason. The videos have to mean something to me. They have to matter. I have to be passionate about the topics that I'm talking about. Otherwise, what are we doing here? Because, well, what am I doing here? Not we. What am I doing here if they don't matter to me? If I'm talking about something that just doesn't matter, that's pointless. You're not going to feel passion from me. You're not going to feel energy from me. You're not going to feel like I'm actually here to give you something. And obviously that's the point of YouTube, is that I'm recording to give you. So without further ado, the point of today's video is something that's been touching home with me a lot more over the last few years. And I feel like the more I sit down and think about it, the more I sit down and think about this specific topic, the more I kind of try to put myself in other people's shoes and other people's positions. I have really bad anxiety tied in with the depression and the OCD, the ADHD. There's a lot of things going on, but the anxiety is, I think, probably the most prevalent. The root of all the problems is my anxiety. And one of the biggest things that come from the anxiety is doubting the hell out of myself. So what I do is no matter where I am in life, I doubt myself. I just do it. I feel like a lot of people do it. No matter what heights I reach, no matter how much I surprise even myself and think, wow, I can't believe I just did that. And I give myself a 2-second pat on the back, and then I'm right back to going into the doubt, right? What could I have done better? What could I have done to make the outcome more beneficial? Could I have helped other people while helping myself? Yes, that is a thing for me. It is. I will always second guess myself, even if I feel like I've done everything. That's rooted from my mom being sick and me feeling like I wasn't doing enough, even though I was. I see that, I do see that, and there wasn't much more that I could do that I wasn't already doing. So, but that's a whole other topic. What I want to do is tie this anxiety and second guessing and doubt and fear mongering in my own head to one of the other things that just controls everybody's lives, and that's finances, it's career, your job, your source of income to take care of not only yourself but your family. If you are married with children, there's a lot of people that do depend on us as we get older, and it does add a lot more stress. It adds a lot more urgency to the things we do, the decisions we make, the career we choose, the path we choose. And I think we all want to feel safe. We all want that feeling of stability and have reliable money coming in. But you know what they always say about safe money, and you know, it's not wrong. It's usually rich a-holes that say that stuff, but you know, the stockbrokers and the investors that try to say that, you know, scared money and safe money and all these fun little quotes that they try to do and say to you is separate you from your money. But there is some truth behind it, because I don't know of many jobs that are 100% secure, safe, reliable, other than, you know, teachers after they've hit tenure. I don't even know. Any business could go under. Any field, anything could just have a sharp decline. It's just the way it goes. It's the nature of the beast. So you always have to try to pivot and be on your toes. I forget that sometimes, and I lose sight of that. And I'm here to remind you of that, because no matter what's going on for me, and yeah, I could talk about this. It's not like it's not obvious. I'm very blessed, knock on wood, at this moment to be doing well for myself and my family. Am I some rich man? No, I'm not. I'm rich with family. I'm rich with opportunity. I'm rich in so many ways, but I'm not a rich man, you know? But I do well. I'm proud of what I've done. I've been doing what I've been doing for a long time, 2 decades plus. And, you know, I have passion. I am a very hard worker. I'm the type of guy that wants to get into something, learn how to do it, and then just keep bettering myself. I don't care about everybody else. I just care about myself. So that's just me, right? But the one thing I'm missing is stability for the long term, because you just never know. And it's that fear, you know. But I have to tell myself, who has that? Who really has that? And I'm here to tell you that I don't think that that really exists. I think that it's a myth. And I think a lot of it is fear eating away at us, whether it's fear of failure, fear of hitting glass ceilings and not being able to break through that, fear of disappointment, fear of letting everybody down, not making enough money. This economy's been tough for everybody, honestly. Everybody struggles in some form or another. Bills are up, especially if you live in certain states. I'm in New Jersey, and I could tell you right now that it's definitely more expensive for everything. And then home ownership, forget it, you know. It's hard to hit higher highs when there's just so much trying to smack you down to not hit those highs. But on top of those outward pressures, what we need to do is not add to it on our own. So that's the point of this, just to let you know that what you're feeling is totally normal, but try to think yourself out of it. You got to psych yourself up. You have to be your biggest cheerleader. You can't sit there and have that doubt and have the fear, because we're never going to accomplish anything at that point. If you're going to sit here and, like, this is, I know this is morbid, but the way I try to think about it is, you know, I want to sit there and feel like I'm going to wake up and I'm just going to go to work, and no matter what happens, I'm making money and I've got this forever lasting job until retirement. That's what we kind of want, right? We want to work forever until we retire, and then enjoy retirement until we pass away unto the beautiful fields with butterflies and rainbows and sunshine and all these good things, and go to heaven. But that's not the way it goes. You can't think long term like that. You have to live in the moment. You have to do the very best that you can. You have to pivot when you need to. You have to be aggressive when you need to. You have to know when to step back and be on the defensive and plan ahead. Sorry for the noise. I have walruses above us. You have to do the very best that you can to be the very best that you can, because life is not promised. I could say, oh, look at this. I've hit my goal. I finally have this job that I feel it will last forever until I'm retired, right? But then next week, God forbid, you know, I could get into a car accident and be paralyzed or worse. And you just never know. You just never know, because there is no certainty for forever. There's no certainty that you're going to wake up tomorrow. So you have to live for the moment. You have to do the very best you can. You have to enjoy the moments that you can. You can't let that stress eat away at you. And I know I'm that guy that I shouldn't talk. I shouldn't be saying this because I don't practice what I preach 100%. I practice what I preach enough to try to enlighten you a little bit and try to maybe relieve even a fraction of the stress and anxiety that you're feeling, to let you know that what you're feeling is normal. It's okay. You're going to get through it. You have to just try to realize that there's some things you can't control. And you can't worry about those things. Those things that you can't control are out of your control for a reason. You just got to focus on what you can control. And what you can control is how you act and how you react. That's it. But don't sit there wallowing in anxiety like I've done and like I still do at times. I'm guilty of it. I will never sit here and be like, oh, I'm, you know, some kind of almighty superhuman here. I'm far from it. I am so flawed. We all are. I'm sorry. You know, don't ever think that somebody's doing better than you just because of social media or because you think you know everything that's going on. People post their wins more than they will ever post their losses. It's just human nature. People want to give off that aura that like, oh, I'm doing amazing, I'm doing so well. Nobody's doing perfect. I don't know a single person, even some of my friends and family that are doing very well, they're not doing perfect. Everybody has hiccups and speed bumps, and that's how you learn. And I always try to tell my son, it's not winning or losing, it's winning or learning. So this way he doesn't feel like, oh, I lost. You're never going to try if you go in with that mentality. You're never going to be like, oh, I lost, I'm going to lose, I'm going to lose. No, I'm going to either win at what I'm doing, or I'm going to learn how to better myself and then win. So go into it with that mentality. Sorry if this is another longer video. I tend to do that, but I was just feeling a certain type of way, and I've been thinking about this, and I have to talk myself off the edge a lot lately. And again, like I said, I'm not perfect. No matter how well I'm doing, and I'm extremely, extremely fortunate. I have a lot more than a lot of people, and I really am thankful. I'm so blessed. I love my life, but it's not ever gonna be perfect. There is always the risk. No matter what, there's a risk that it's gonna all fall apart, and what you gotta do is just do the best you can. Network, have friends and family as a support system, have people that you could reach out to, even if it's just one person to reach out to talk to. You're gonna be able to have conversation and get through it. It's always good to talk. That's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm just talking. But anyway, that's all I wanted to let you know. Don't stress. Don't get caught up in that vicious cycle of anxiety and freaking out and not feeling like you're good enough or as good as you are, and don't feel like that you have some sort of ceiling. You could bust through that ceiling. Every one of you can, and I truly, you hear that? That's crazy. Every single one of you has the ability to do whatever you want. I truly wish that for everybody. I love when I talk to people and they're telling me about their wins. I love that. I love that for people. Just because somebody's winning doesn't mean you're losing. You know what I mean? I've got friends that are doing well. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I love that. And if I have the opportunity to pull someone up with me, oh, I love that even more. I get so hyped up. It's so good. It's a good feeling. Do that. Pass that along. Pass that energy. It's contagious. Smile a lot more. Do the best you can. Wake up knowing that life's not guaranteed. Give everything your 110%. You got to fight like hell. That's the best you could do. And whatever that best is, it's definitely enough. It's fine. That's all you can do. Don't feel like I could do more. Do everything that you can do. And every day try to like one up it a tiny bit. Figure it out. Learn and kick ass. All right? Sorry again. I love you all. I hope everybody is doing well. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you are an OCD OG, I truly, truly appreciate you. I hope everybody is staying happy, healthy, and humble. And I'm gonna try to post more of these videos. I took a break and I was just, like I said, I was feeling a certain type of way. And I'm gonna post these videos when it feels right and when I feel like I'm gonna actually say something that I hope matters. I love you all, and I'll see you guys on the next one.